And we are live on yourliveevent.com tonight. I actually should say afternoon. It is 4 o'clock because this game got pushed up a few hours today. And so we're going to watch the Pine River-Backus Tigers take on the Nevis Tigers tonight, as we will have some pregame interviews coming up from both coaches tonight. And so I want you to stick around and stay with us for that. Pine River coming off a great win last Friday. I was fortunate enough to see that game, and it was quite a victory for Pine River, as they Coach Ackerman doesn't really have the best confidence as his players. He was concerned about their players, his players showing a lot of confidence in these games, and so it was really cool to see that victory for Pine River against Red Lake last Friday. And so he's hoping to keep the same confidence tonight against Nevis, and so especially with not having that many seniors as starters. And so with an early game, he's hoping that his team isn't going to be losing the focus that they need to come out with a victory win tonight. So Nevis is coming off of an unfortunate loss last Saturday against Spring Grove, and Coach Kramer talked a little bit about his concerns about the game tonight as far as facing up against Pine River. They are coming off of a large winning streak at the beginning of the season, and so but one of the main concerns that Coach Ackerman said is that he was concerned a lot about their shooting skill tonight. And so this should be a good matchup with boys basketball coverage tonight as Pine River-Backus hosts Nevis. We'll be back with more of the pregame show with coach interviews and starting lineups right here on yourliveevent.com.
PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget moonlight bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
And we are back live on the pregame show on yourliveevent.com. We're going to talk to Coach Kramer of the Nevis Tigers tonight, and you came off of an unfortunate loss against Spring Grove last Saturday, and so what can you tell us about that game?
We had picked that game up for the weekend. We played in the cities, and Spring Grove was a state tournament team last year, as well as us, and so we picked that game up kind of to get ready for the tournament run coming up here in the next few weeks.
So you guys have had kind of a winning streak towards the beginning of the season, and so what is your main goal as far as scoring against Pine River tonight?
Well, we have balanced scoring, and what we've done is, we had middle of the season, we've had some really tough games. I mean, if you look at some of the QRFs, we've played the numbers, I think 1, 4, 8, and 10. So we've played probably as tough a schedule as any team out there. And so, you know what, we've fallen short in a bunch of those games. And so that's, hopefully we can take what we've learned in those and apply it to games like today.
All right. So when we interviewed Coach Ackerman, you guys said that you guys were very, very good. A lot of good shooting on your team. And so, is there any advantages that Pine River have that you're concerned about tonight?
Well, they're a young team, and they graduated a lot of seniors from last year. And so, with them coming back with a younger group of guys, we just hope that we can defend the ball and rebound it. And then obviously, if we can shoot from the outside, I think we have a size advantage inside with Alex Lester, and so we'll obviously look to take advantage of that.
All right. Well, that was Coach Kramer of the Nevis Tigers tonight, and we'll have more coverage of boys basketball tonight on yourliveevent.com. Stay with us.
Awesome. Thank you.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show. Coverage of high school boys basketball here on yourliveevent.com. Pine River-Backus Tigers hosting the Nevis Tigers, joined by the head coach of Pine River-Backus, Jordan Ackerman. Coach, you guys are coming off probably one of your biggest wins of the season against Red Lake last week. How do you take the momentum from that game and apply it to a quick start here today?
Hopefully you just have a little bit of confidence. Hopefully the players have a little extra pep in their step, especially how we scored the ball. Hopefully they're continuing to roll that confidence in shooting and scoring and hitting free throws and just finishing in a game. Hopefully they take that and can put that on display tonight.
And, Coach, kind of a little bit of a weird schedule, earlier start tonight. What's going to be the message to the team in the locker room to kind of get them to get out there and get a good, fast start and not have a sluggish start here tonight?
Yeah, exactly right. Just you got to come out and throw the first punch. It's different for both teams to play at 4 o'clock, and you got to get yourself going early. You don't have that time to think and get your mindset right necessarily, especially transitioning right from school to a game. You got to get your mind in the right place, and that'll be part of the message.
And, Coach, on the defensive side of things, what are you looking to do to slow down Nevis here tonight, as they kind of had some success in the last meeting against you guys?
Yeah, we got to not give them just tons of turnovers. Don't give them any extra possessions. Fight through their screens. They set a lot of off-ball screens and move the ball really well, and stop Lester as well and Bessler. They both had pretty decent games last time, so hopefully we can stop them down in the post.
And then, Coach, you guys offensively scored 84 points in your last game, but have had some problems with turnovers throughout the season. What are you going to have to do to limit the turnovers tonight and, get some good looks at the basket here this evening?
Yeah, we got to not bring two guys to the ball and ball screens as much, and just pass to the open player when they're open. Don't force things, and just kind of have more player movement. So that way they're closing out and not just being able to stand there and guard us easily.
And then, Coach, we're kind of winding down the regular season. How do you feel like the team's grown as the season has gone along? It's kind of a younger team with only 2 seniors on this roster. How do you think the team's grown as the season's gone together?
Yeah, they've grown tremendously on and off the court. They're maturing slowly. They're understanding how to win. Their effort level is getting more consistent, which is kind of normal for a young team to not understand how to really compete at a high level. And I think we're getting there slowly. Not where we want to be, but I think our rotations as far as players that are contributing in crunch time is kind of limiting, kind of winding down too. You start to find out who can finish games and who can compete at a high level, and everything just kind of feels a little more natural at this point in the year, which it should.
And then, Coach, what are going to be some keys for a victory here tonight?
Limit turnovers, play really hard defensively, and try to pressure them on the wings, take them out of their offense a little bit. Win the battle of the board. They have some big, tall kids. We're going to have to box out and not allow them second chance opportunities. And when you do get open shots, we're going to have to hit them. We're going to have to shoot a high percentage because they're a good shooting team, good offensive team. And if we can do that, I think we'll have a good chance to be in the game at the end.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for your time and good luck tonight.
Yep, have fun covering it.
That was the head coach of the Pine River-Backus Tigers, Morris Station 371 pregame show, coming up on yourliveevent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. and school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
And we're back live on YourLiveEvent.com. Time for some boys basketball action here on your Station 371. Boys basketball coverage on YourLiveEvent.com. We're getting ready to do our national anthem right now. And we'll have your starting lineups here very shortly. All right. And let's get ready for your starting lineups for the Pine River-Backus Tigers tonight. Starting with a junior, Tate Norman, and a sophomore, Isaiah Owley, and a senior, Andrew Bukers, a sophomore, Cole Oberfell, and a freshman, Isaiah Downey, is on your starters for the Pine River-Backus Tigers tonight. For the Nevis Tigers, your starting lineup: Austin Arendt, and he is a senior, as well as a junior, Devin Lindau, a senior, Kristen Moe, a senior, John Paul Benson, and a junior, Alex Lester. And we're about to get the tip-off here for boys basketball live coverage on YourLiveEvent.com. Brought to you by Station 371. All right. And we're about ready to start here. This number one, Tate Norman, up the Pine River-Backus with Alex Lester of Nevis. And it is off. Nevis has the ball. That is Devin Lindau over to Alex Lester. Over to Kristen Moe. Kristen Moe goes for the shot, and it is a miss. Grabbed it by Pine River-Backus again. And as Andrew Bukers over to Norman. Norman over to, and as a miss for Pine River there by Andrew Bukers. And the foul called. That is Austin Arendt of Nevis. And Nevis has the ball. It's Devin Lindahl. He's looking to pass to Austin Arendt. Over to 15 is John Paul Benson, and it rolls right out of the rim there, going back over to Pine River-Backus. On the rebound, that is Isaiah Owley over to Bukers. Bukers over to Isaiah Downey. Isaiah Downey back over to Owley. Owley back over to Bukers. And back to Isaiah Downey. Downey back to Tate Norman. Tate Norman goes for the shot. Oh, and is a miss, and Nevis is and out of bounds. And Bukers passes to Owley, and Pine River takes the ball back. That is Norman going over to Oberfell, and Nevis on the rebound. That is Kristen Moe of Nevis. Looking to pass to, and Pine River gets the ball back. That is Bukers. Bukers goes for the shot, and is in for Pine River. And Bukers up to the free throw line. And it is good for Pine River. Nevis with the ball. That is Kristen Moe. Moe passes it to John Paul Benson. It is in for Nevis. Now Pine River has the ball. That is Norman. Norman going to make the shot, and it is in for Pine River. 5-2 Pine River lead so far on the Station 371. Your live event coverage here tonight. Pine River-Backus hosts the Nevis Tigers. And Nevis, that is Austin Arendt, and pass the ball. And that will put Nevis, Devin Lindahl back. And then now it passes it to John Paul Benson, and it rolls right out of the rim there for Nevis. And Pine River has the ball again. That is Isaiah Downey back to Owley. Owley back. He's looking to pass to Oberfell. Oberfell looking to make and it's looking good so far for Pine River. I'm happy to see that. And that is Devin Lindahl of Nevis. Passes it to John Paul Benson, and Nevis makes this shot. Benson. Now Pine River has the ball as Owley. Owley looking to pass to Downey. Downey passes it to Norman. Norman passes it back to Downey again. And, rolls right out of the rim, and Nevis on the rebound. That is Devin Lindahl over to Kristen Moe. It is in for Nevis. Nevis in the lead now, 8-5. Norman with the ball for Pine River. Passes it to Owley. Owley passes it to Oberfell. Now Downey with the ball. And a pass over to Oberfell. Oberfell looking to... And he's going to go for the shot. Passes it back to Downey, then to Bukers, then. And it is a miss. .13:51 left in the first half. And we're hoping to keep some of this confidence here with Pine River. They started off with a good start. All right. And it is in for Nevis, 10-5. And that puts Austin Arendt of Nevis up to the free throw line. And the refs are having this discussion down here. And it bounces right out of there for Nevis. And Pine River has the ball back. That is Ollie over to Bukers. Bukers over to Oberfell. Over to Downey. And is in for Pine River. Now Nevis with the ball. That is Moe over to Bessler. And he made the shot for Nevis right there. It puts him at 12-7. Nevis still in the lead. Pine River with the ball. That is Bukers over to. Oh, and out of bounds. And Pine River still with the ball. That is Ollie over to. Nevis takes it back. That is Bessler. Oh, and it is in for Nevis. Shot made by John Paul Benson. Pine River with the ball. Isaiah Ollie over to. And it is a. Nevis takes the ball back. That is Kristen Moe over to John Paul Benson. And it is a miss for Nevis by A.J. Bessler there. Now Pine River with the ball again. Isaiah Ollie over to Bukers. Bukers goes for the shot. It is in for Pine River. 14-9. Nevis still in the lead. And that is Nevis with the ball. It is Devin Lindow. Devin Lindow over to Austin Arendt. Over to John Paul Benson. It is in. 11:55 left on the clock in this first half. Pine River with the ball to Norman. Passes it to Downey. It is in for Pine River. And Nevis back with the ball. It is Devin Lindow. Over to 35. That is A.J. Bessler. Back over to John Paul Benson. Is a miss for Nevis. Pine River on the rebound. That is Bukers. Bukers looking to make a pass to Downey. And Bukers trying to get past the ball over to Oberfell. Oberfell over to Ollie. Ollie back over to Norman. Norman with the ball again. And it is in for Pine River. 17-13 with Nevis still in the lead. And Devin Lindahl there with the ball for Nevis. Over to Austin Arendt. Over to Kristen Moe. Over to John Paul Benson. He's going to go for it. And, rolls right off of there. And now Pine River on the rebound. It's Ollie over to Norman. Norman makes the shot again for Pine River. Devin Lindahl back with the ball for Nevis. And it is over to A.J. Bessler. It is in for Nevis. 19-15. 10:01 on the clock. Timeout on your station 371. YourLiveEvent.com coverage here, Pine River tonight.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
We are back live with you on YourLiveEvent.com as Pine River-Backus takes on the Nevis Tigers tonight. And it is getting to be a very, very, very close game so far. Pine River's putting up a fight, but Nevis is still in the lead, 19-15. 10:01 left on the clock. And Pine River with the ball. Austin Arendt. All right, that is Tate Norman. Over back to Nevis again. Kristen Moe makes the shot for Nevis. And Pine River with the ball again. Tate Norman. Norman over to Howley. Over to Downey. Oh, and back to Norman again. Is in for Pine River. 21-18. Nevis still in the lead. Nevis with the ball is Devin Lindo. Devin Lindo looking to make a pass over to Alex Lester. Isaac Bessler of Nevis. And then back over to Lindo. And it is a miss for Nevis. Oh, and it is in for Nevis, made by Alex Lester there. Pine River back with the ball. Ali over to Downey. And then back over to Ali again. Back over to Norman. Back to Ali. Back to Dalton Minion. It is in for Pine River. 23-20. Pine River's putting up a good fight tonight. And Nevis with the ball. That is Alex Lester over to A.J. Bessler. And is a miss for Nevis. But Alex Lester. Oh. Travel. And Devin Lindo stepping out for Nevis. And Pine River back with the ball is Norman. Norman looking to pass to Downey. Downey back over to Ollie. Ollie back to Downey again. Downey. And it rolls right off of there for Pine River. And as a foul. Isaac Bessler of Nevis. All right, and then Isaac Bessler looking to pass to John Paul Benson. Pine River takes the ball back. There's Tate Norman. Norman looking to go for, and is so close there for Pine River. That'll put Norman up to the free throw line. And 23-20. Nevis still in the lead. 7:52 left on the clock in this first half. And Norman, it is in for Tate Norman, Pine River. We're going to go for two on the free throw line for Pine River. And bounces right off of there for Tate Norman, and Nevis has the ball, and that is Austin Arendt over to Devin Lindo. It is 3-point shot for Devin Lindo. And Nevis, Pine River back with the ball as Isaiah Ollie. Back to Ollie again. It is in for Pine River. Not letting Nevis get too far ahead of them tonight. Lindahl over to Alex Lester. Alex Lester over to John Paul Benson. John Paul Benson passes it to Arendt. Arendt over to Kristen Moe. It is a three-point shot for Moe and Nevis. Norman back with the ball for Pine River. And he's looking to pass to Owley. Owley back to Bukers. Bukers looking to pass to Dalton Minion. And back to Tate Norman. Norman looking to pass to Bukers again. Bukers is going to go for it. Is it in? Yes, it is for Pine River. Not letting Nevis get too far ahead of them tonight, 29-25. And Nevis back with the ball is Austin Arendt. Back over to Alex Lester. Over to Devin Lindo. Back to Austin Arendt. Is in for Nevis. Pine River back with the ball. And that is Bukers looking to pass to Ollie. Ollie. Oh, Nevis takes the ball back. That Devin Lindo. A miss for, and Pine River takes the ball back again as Ollie. And caught by Devin Lindo of Nevis. (31-25). Nevis still in the lead. Your boys basketball coverage tonight at yourliveevent.com. And Isaiah Ollie up to the free throw line. Bounces right off the back rim there. Second chance for Isaiah Ollie. And it is in for Pine River. Isaiah Ollie. Devin Lindo of Nevis back with the ball, and it is rolled, bounces right off of there. Oh, it is in for Nevis. Shot made by A.J. Bessler back in Pine River with Isaiah Ollie looking pass to Bukers. Bukers over to Dalton Minion, back over to Ollie again. Nevis takes the ball back. That is Alex Lester, and he dunks it. And Pine River back with the ball. And it looks like it was a out of bounds call there. And Nevis back with the ball. Devin Lindo over to Austin Arendt. And Pine River takes the ball back. Again, that is, and Bukers. Bukers looking to pass to Ollie. Ollie looking to pass over to Oberfell. Oberfell over to Isaiah Downey, back to Ollie. And as Bukers passes it back to Oberfell and goes for the three-point shot. And it's picked up by Nevis. Alex Lester back over to Devin Lindo. Over to Austin Arendt. And rolls right out of there for Nevis. 35-26, still Nevis in the lead with 4:26 left on the clock for this first half. Ethan Burns stepping in for Pine River-Backus as Dalton Minion steps out. And Pine River back with the ball. That is Bukers. And he passes it to Tate Norman. Over to Oberfell. Nevis takes the ball back. Kristen Moe over to Alex Lester. And, foul. And that will put Alex Lester up to the free throw line for Nevis. All right. Is it in? Nope. It bounces right off the back rim there for Nevis. He's going to get one more chance at the free throw line here. And it is in for Nevis on the second chance there. Alex Lester. Timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be back with more coverage. Stay with us.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
We're back with you live on YourLiveEvent.com as Pine River-Backus hosts the Nevis Tigers. And Pine River's putting up a good fight tonight, I think, but still 36-26. Nevis in the lead with 4:07 left on the clock in this first half. And Pine River with the ball. That is Ollie. He's going to pass it to Tate Norman. Over to Dalton Minion. Over to Ethan Burns, and then it's back to Ollie again. He's looking to make the pass over to Norman. Norman is going to go for it. Oh, and is it? No, it is not. Pine River. Oh, let's take it back again. That is Buchers. Buchers over to Dalton Minion, and Nevis takes the ball back. John Paul Benson. This would be very, 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 very cool if Pine River could pull this around or turn this around tonight. And Nevis, as I said in the pregame, it had a winning streak. Also, the first games they played this season. And is it in for Nevis? No, it is not. Is it? It is in for Nevis. Pine River back with the ball. That is Isaiah Ollie. Over to Norman. Norman over to Dalton Minion. Over to Ethan Burns. Back to Norman again. Ethan Burns, is he going to go for it? It is in for Pine River. 38-28. 2:49 left on the clock in this first half. Kristen Moe of Nevis passes it to Austin Arndt. Over to A.J. Bessler. And then back to Austin Arndt. Is it in for Nevis? Yes, it is. And Pine River back with the ball again as Isaiah Ollie. Over to Buchers, and he passes it back to Norman. Norman back to Isaiah Ollie. Over to Ethan Burns. It is out of bounds. And Isaac Bessler of Nevis steps in. And as Nevis, Devin Lindahl with the ball. Passes it to Alex Lester, and Nevis, it is in. A.J. Bessler. Pine River back with the ball. It is Andrew Buchers. Over to Oberfell. Oberfell over to Downey. Back to Bukers. And they miss for Pine River. 42-28. With Nevis still in the lead tonight. 138 in this first half. And Pine River still with the ball. Is Norman going for the three-point shot? It is in for Pine River. Nevis back with the ball as Devin Lindo over to Austin Arendt. Austin Arendt passes it to A.J. Best over to Lindo. And Nevis rolls right off the rim there. Is out of bounds. Alex Lester went going to make that shot for Nevis, but spiraled right out of the basket there. And that'll put A.J. Bessler of Nevis up to the free throw line. Bounces right off the rim there, and Kenny, and is a no-go for Nevis. And Alex Lester up to the free throw line for Nevis. Is it in? It is in for Nevis. 43-30. Can he make it again? Let's see. And it is no goal for Nevis. A great turnout for a Tuesday afternoon here in Pine River-Backus today. And Norman back with the ball. Pine River is over to Owley, and Nevis takes the ball back. Nevis, Isaac Bessler, and then back over to Alex Lester. Is in for Nevis. We wind down in the first half here. Pine River back with the ball. Over to 22 of Pine River. Shulgren. Oh, and Bukers goes for the shot. Is a miss. Nevis on the rebound. Devin Lindo. Devin Lindo looking to pass to Alex Lester. Alex Lester over to A.J. Bessler. Back over to Christian Moe. Back to Isaac Bessler. Bessler passes it to Devin Lindo. Over to Alex Lester. A Bessler back with it again, and Lindo goes for it. Out of bounds for Nevis. That is the first half. Pine River-Backus and Nevis boys basketball tonight, 45-30 in the first half. And Pine River's been putting up a good fight tonight. And so we'll do the halftime report here right after this. And you're on yourliveevent.com for Pine River-Backus and Nevis boys basketball coverage.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
And we're back live on YourLiveEvent.com. Pine River-Backus hosting the Nevis Tigers tonight, and Pine River's been putting up a good fight tonight. I will say that, but Nevis has been able to still stay in the lead at 45-30 in the first half, and Nevis has definitely taken advantage of their size tonight, and so. But Pine River is putting their best effort forward, and so maybe I don't know. Maybe they can pull it off in the second half. We'll see, but they are attempting to, as Coach Ackerman said, they are attempting to. One of their goals in the game tonight was to outdo Nevis's offense, and so. I would say, that Tate Norman and Andrew Bukers of Pine River are doing a great job of that tonight. Nevis is really spreading their scores around. And so Pine River unfortunately has had about 18 losses this season, but that is just as many wins as Nevis has had, and so that's why Coach Ackerman was excited last Friday with that win against Red Lake, and so. But I don't know. We'll see what happens here in this second half. About 3:58 left to go in the timeout or in the halftime report here. And so stay with us for more boys basketball coverage here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Back with you live on YourLiveEvent.com as Pine River-Backus takes on the Nevis Tigers. I am curious to see what will happen in the second half. If Pine River will pull off a win tonight, it's kind of a hit or miss, but there was some great offense being played by Pine River. I'm happy to see the confidence that his players have had in this game, and so. But Nevis still is in the lead, 45-30, as we wind down from the halftime here. 35 seconds left. Pine River, unfortunately, does not have as many seniors in their team, and so there's a kind of a disadvantage against Nevis, but and we are off in the second half. It is Buchers. Pine River over to Downey. Downey over to Oberfell. Oberfell passes it to Norman. Is in for Pine River. Nevis back with the ball. That is Devin Lindo. Devin Lindo looking to pass to John Paul Benson, and it is over to Austin Arendt. Rolls right out. A no goal for Nevis. And Nevis back with the ball over to John Paul Benson. Back over to Kristen Moe, and that is Devin Lindo. Lindo looking to pass to Alex Lester. It is in for Nevis. Alex Lester And Pine River back with the ball. That is Downey over to Oberfell. Over to Ali. Ali goes for it. Oh, can Pine River get it in? Oh, is it in? No. Nevis on the rebound. That is Devin Lindo. Back over to, and is out of bounds for Nevis. 47-32 so far in the first, or in this first few seconds here in the second half. Alex Lester up to the free throw line of Nevis. It is in. And it is in again for Nevis. Pine River back with the ball. That is Norman. Back over to Bukers. He passes it. And is out of bounds. Just missed that pass over to Oberfell there. Pine River back with the ball is Auli. Looking to pass to Norman. Norman back to Auli again. Ali over to Oberfell. Oberfell goes for the three-point shot. It is a miss. Nevis back with the ball. Devin Lindo. Devin Lindo is going to go for it and is in for Nevis. And Pine River back with the ball. That is Bukers. Over to Norman. And that'll put Pine River back with the ball. Auli looking to pass to Norman. Norman goes for the three-point shot. Oh, it is a miss. Nevis back with the ball. Devin Lindo. Over to Austin Arndt, over to John Paul Benson with the shot there for Nevis. 54-32 so far in the second half. And that is Bukers. Pine River passes it to Norman. Norman over to Downey back over to Norman again. Over to Auli. And Nevis takes the ball back there over to Devin Lindo. He's going to go for it again. Nevis, it is in. (56-32) so far in the second half. 15:22 left on the clock.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com here. Boys basketball coverage as Pine River-Backus hosts the Nevis Tigers. Tigers versus the Tigers tonight. And Nevis still leads Pine River 56-32. Pine River back with the ball. That is Bukers. And Bukers looks to pass to Downey. Back to Bukers again. Bukers passes it to Downey. And is out of bounds. Pine River. And Nevis back with the ball. That is Devin Lindo. Devin Lindo looking to pass to Alex Lester and is in for Nevis. Pine River Bukers back with the ball. And it is Downey. Downey over to Ali. Ali over to Bukers. Bukers over to Ali. Is in for Pine River. And Nevis back with the ball. That is Devin Lindo over to Austin Arendt. It is in for Nevis. 60-34, 14-11 left in the second half. Pine River back with the ball. That is Norman. Passes it to Oberfell over to Downey. Spirals right out of the rim there. Nevis back with the ball is Devin Lindo. Back over to Kristen Moe. Back to John Paul Benson. It is in for a three-point shot. And it is Nevis. Pine River. Pine River back with the ball. Going to Bukers. And Pine River, Ali back over to Bukers, over to Downey. Downey over to Ali, over to Oberfell. Oberfell over to Ali, back to Bukers, back to Oberfell. And Oberfell looking past two. It is Downey back to Oberfell. Nevis takes the ball back. There's Isaac Bessler. Over to Austin Arendt. Is in for Nevis. And Pine River looking to, and Nevis takes the ball back. Alex Lester. Alex Lester, it is in. 67-34. Timeout. Again, here on YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be right back with more boys basketball coverage.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
We are back with you on boys basketball coverage tonight here on YourLiveEvent.com. Pine River-Backus hosts the Nevis Tigers, and Pine River back with the ball now. As Tate Norman over to Dalton Minion. Out of bounds, Pine River. With 12:38 left in the second half. And Nevis back with the ball. That is Isaac Bessler. Bessler over to A.J. Bessler. Out of bounds. And Nevis will have the ball. That is Kristen Moe. Looking to pass to John Paul Benson back over to Bessler. Isaac Bessler looking to pass A.J. Bessler. Over to Kristen Moe. Kristen Moe passes it to Alex Lester. Over to John Paul Benson. And A.J. Bessler pass to Alex Lester. It is in for Nevis. 69-34 with 11:59 left in the second half. Pine River back with the ball. It is Bukers. Buchers makes the shot. And Nevis back with the ball. That is Isaac Bessler over to Kristen Moe. It is in. 3-point shot there for Nevis. Kristen Moe. And Pine River back with the ball is Buchers. Buchers over to Downey, over to Norman. Norman back to Downey, over to Buchers. Buchers over, pass to Dalton Minion. Minion goes for it. Nevis on the rebound. That is Isaac Bessler. Bessler over to John Paul Benson. And Alex Lester is a miss for Nevis. 72-36. Nevis in the lead. Lots and lots and lots of great 2-point shots made by Alex Lester in the second half. Pine River, that is Ollie over to Norman. Norman over to Minion. Minion over to Downey. Nevis takes it back. That is Austin Arendt over to... no goal for Nevis. And we'll put Ethan Burns stepping in for Pine River, as well as Mongan. And Nevis back with the ball. Alex Lester, it is in. And Tate Norman back with the ball for Pine River. Pine River back over to Vander Ark of Pine River. And Nevis with the ball again. Kristen Moe over to Austin Arendt. Alex Lester goes for it, and Pine River takes it back. That is Sjogren over to Mongan. Sjogren passes it to Norman. Norman looking to pass over to Ethan Burns. Ethan Burns back to Norman. Back to Burns. Burns looking to go for it. All right, rolls right off the rim there back, and Nevis is on the rebound again. John Paul Benson. And he's going to pass to Devin Lindahl over to Alex Lester. Kristen Moe. And rolls right in there for Nevis. 76-36, 9:29 left on the clock in the second half. Norman Pine River back with the ball. Norman over to Mongan, back to Vander Ark, back to Norman. Back to Norman again. Norman looking to pass to Ethan Burns. Ethan Burns over to Sjogren. Out of the bounds. A.J. Bessler and Isaac Bessler stepping in for Nevis. Pine River just can't keep their streak going that they had in the first half. They did put up a good fight, though. Pine River with the ball, and that is over to Sjogren. And Nevis back with the ball. That is out of bounds. A.J. Bessler. Pine River back with the ball again. That is Jonathan Sjogren. Over to Tate Norman. Back over to Ethan Burns. Over to Vander Ark. Back to Tate Norman. And Nevis takes the ball back. That is John Paul Benson. Kristen Mole. And is it in? Oh, it is. Rolls right out of there for Nevis. Pine River back with the ball. Tate Norman. Tate Norman goes for it. Oh, it is a miss for Pine River. That'll put Tate Norman up to the free throw line. It is in for Pine River. And John Paul Benson stepping out for Nevis. And can Tate Norman make it again? It is in, yes. Nevis back with the ball. Isaac Bessler. Nevis over to Kristen Moe. As a three-point shot from Moe. 79-38. The second half, Norman back with the ball again. Back over to Vander Ark, back to Norman. Norman is in. And Nevis back with the ball. Kristen Moe over to Noah Kramer. And there's a no-go for Nevis. .6:51 left in the second half tonight. It is out of bounds. And Nevis will still have the ball. There's Isaac Bessler over to Kristen Moe. Kristen Moe looking to pass to. And he goes. It is in for Nevis. 81-40. Tate Norman back with the ball. And .558 left here in the second half. The boys basketball action on yourliveevent.com. And as Nevis, Isaac Bessler back with the ball. And Pine River takes it back. And passes it out of bounds. Just a miss there by Jonathan Sjogren. Nevis back with the ball. Over to Kristen Moe. And back over to Noah Kramer. Misses the three-point shot. Pine River back with the ball. That is Owley over at Oberfell. Oberfell over to Owley. Is in for Pine River. Three-point shot. And Nevis with the ball again. Isaac Bessler. Bessler over to Noah Kramer. Kristen Moe, and it is in for Nevis. Another three-point shot for Kristen Moe tonight. And Nevis takes the ball back. Kristen Moe going to go for it again. It is in for Nevis. 86-43. And back over to Sjogren of Pine River. Back over to Owley. Sjogren. Sjogren is out of bounds. And Caleb Norton stepping in for Nevis, as well as Josh Salmons. Nevis, Isaac Bessler with the ball. Over to Caleb Norton, and Salmons back to Eli Lindahl. And there's a no-goal for Nevis, out of bounds. With 3:39 left here in the second half. And there's Nevis. Isaac Bessler looking to pass to 42, Caleb Norton. Over to Salmons. Salmons back over to... Oh, it is in for Nevis. Eli Lindo. Pine River back with the ball. And they're going to call a travel. And Nevis Isaac Bessler will step out. And Pine River back with the ball. That is... Oh, and that is Reese Trumbull. Is it in? No, and it is in for Pine River. Mason Nelson, a sophomore. Nevis back with the ball. And Nevis trying to pass to Caleb Norton. Norton is in for Nevis. 88-45. 2 minutes left to go in the second half. Caleb Norton up to the free throw line. A junior. And rolls right out of the rim there. Pine River takes it back. And pass over to Reese Trumbull. And can Pine River get it in? It is in for Pine River. Vander Ark. 90-47 here. Nevis trying to make... Pine River takes it back. Pine River... Is it in? Just a short miss there for Pine River. Waylon Peterson. Nevis. Back with the ball. And is out of bounds. And we're winding down on here the second half. About 27 seconds left. As a miss for Nevis. Can he make it again? It is in for Nevis. 91-47 with 9 seconds left on the clock. Pine River back with the ball. And is it in? It bounces right off the backboard there. And that is the game. 91-49. Nevis win over Pine River. We'll be back with more post-game coverage with hopefully some coach interviews and maybe some player interviews as well on yourliveevent.com.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
Back with you live on yourliveevent.com. Pine River-Backus hosted the Nevis Tigers tonight. Put up a good fight in the first half, but they kind of fell hard in the second half. And so a 91-49, the Nevis victory. And it looked like Tate Norman scored majority of the points for Pine River tonight. They threw in a few players in there, few sophomores and juniors, it looked like. Waylon Peterson was in there in the last half, as well as they threw in Eli Vander Ark, a sophomore, as well as Mason Nelson, I saw, a sophomore as well. And so as far as Nevis goes, there was many two-point shots scored by Alex Lester. And we're going to hopefully get to talk to Coach Kramer here on this victory for Nevis over Pine River tonight, and we'll be back with more coverage on yourliveevent.com right after this.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, more of the post-game show here, and wow, it was a lot of great plays by Nevis tonight, and they are very, very good at shooting. It's they had a lot of three-point shots made by Kristen Moe as well. And so, do you have any other commentary? Just as far as Pine River did put up I saw a lot of good offense in the first half by Norman and Bukers, and so. And it was a great turnout for being a 4 o'clock game, as it was rescheduled. I think it was supposed to be originally 7 o'clock, and so it was great that people came out to Pine River-Backus tonight. And unfortunately, Nevis' size did take advantage over Pine River, and so. But they did come back with a victory after their loss against Spring Grove and the cities on Saturday, and so I would say Pine River did keep that same confidence going. I think they just kind of started to get wiped in the second half, and so. But it was a good effort. I'll give them that. I mean, it was a good effort with not having as many seniors and as much. Advantage over Nevis on their side of the game. So.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, we're hoping to get some post-game interviews here with Coach Kramer of the Nevis Tigers tonight, as well as maybe some feedback from Coach Ackerman of Pine River-Backus Tigers. Nevis did take advantage of their shooting ability. There was three 3-point shots by Kristen Moe in the second half. And there was at least 6 2-point shots made by Alex Lester. And I remember Coach Kramer did say that he was one of their top players tonight. And so Nevis continuing their streak of wins this season on the boys team. And we'll hopefully be talking to maybe Tate Norman as well. Overall, it did seem like there was a lot of great confidence in Pine River in the first half, and so and it looks like we're going to get a little interview action here from Coach Ackerman of Pine River. And
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com with Coach Ackerman here. What are your feelings about tonight's game? I know it was a tough loss, but what are you feeling right now about the game tonight? What do you take away from? I know you guys put up a good fight in the first half. What is some of your feedback?
Yeah, I guess that's probably a positive. Our first half was better than it was when we went there. That's probably the number one positive from today.
So what are some positives to take away from the game tonight?
I thought offensively we had some good looks. Tate Norman was attacking the hoop.
Yeah.
Andrew Buchers was attacking the hoop really well and got some open looks. I'd say that's kind of one of the main things that stood out to me early.
Coach, so a tough one out here tonight for you guys. A tough second half. They came out and blitzed you right away in the second half. What did you see from your team in comparison the first half to the second half, and what kind of lessons can you learn from that second half and try to get them fixed quickly as the season's winding down?
Yeah, I didn't think we got through their screens, and I didn't think our level of fight and toughness was there. And they drilled us. That's no other way to put it.
And Coach, you mentioned in the pregame show turnovers, talking about the turnovers. You guys come out of the game with 16, 8 per half in this one. Do you feel like you did a little bit better on limiting the turnovers? I know 16 is still a large number, but it's smaller than it's been in a few games.
Is that what it was the whole game?
That's what it was the whole game.
Yeah, we've been right around that 16 to 20 range the last few games, and it's still got to be less, but that's better than it was at the beginning. So I guess that shows some improvement and some positives too.
And then, Coach, talk about Tate Norman's performance on the day. He was really the spark you guys needed. Obviously, Andrew Bucher still had his big plays, but Tate Norman really looked like the key player for you guys out here tonight. Talk about his performance and his development as the season has moved along.
Yeah, no, I'm super happy for him to have another good game. He's strung together a few now. He kind of had a lull in the season where he was really struggling with confidence, and he's stepped it up and is attacking the hoop and is looking to score, which we've needed. We need scoring, and he had a really nice game today, and he's just developed slowly over the course of the year. The kid loves basketball, and hopefully continues to improve as the season goes on and into the off season as well.
And then, Coach, what was the message to the team in the locker room? Obviously a tough loss. You're winding down the regular season. What was the message to the team playing a very good team in Nevis and kind of got to go get it past you and go into your regular season finale on Friday?
Message was we got to work harder. I've had that message before, and I don't feel like they've responded to that very well. I don't feel like we've worked harder. We kind of talked about the bare minimum is coming to practice, and that's kind of what some of our guys are putting in right now, a lot of them. And I talked about that bare minimum is showing up to practice and trying to challenge them and find any way to get better as the year goes on. I'm really frustrated losing that game by that amount, and at this point in the year, it's just not acceptable. And maybe one or two of them will accept the challenge and work harder, and some won't too. So we'll see who does.
And then, Coach, what are you looking to see from your team in practice as your next game isn't until Friday? What are you looking to see from your team these next few days heading into the season finale at home here Friday night?
Specifically, if they're listening, I hope they show up to practice early. That was one of the messages. Show up early, put some extra shots up, come into the gym. But tomorrow, I just hope they respond appropriately and get after it. But at this point, we need to be getting after opponents, not each other. So, we'll find little tweaks and changes we can get ready for Swanville.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll talk to you on Friday.
Yeah, thank you for coming, guys.
I was the head coach of the Pine River-Backus Tigers. We'll wrap up the postgame next here on yourliveevent.com.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRB Schools.
And that has been your basketball coverage, boys basketball coverage tonight. And it was a tough loss for Pine River-Backus, 91-49. And so Pine River plays on Friday again. And Nevis. And the star of the game for Nevis is Alex Lester. And Pine River-Backus star of the game is Tate Norman. Pine River Family Market is where you can find it all and still enjoy the local hometown atmosphere every Wednesday. Gallons of milk are just $2 for $6. Visit them online for curbside pickup or delivery. Pine River Market Family Market delivers.com. Thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next time here on yourliveevent.com.